So this isn't a scripted video. I had a script, but I was like, I don't think I need it. I'm just going off the cuff, like those two did. But I won't ramble on about fucking golf. I'll try to stay on the path that I'm paving with this conversation. So obviously, off the bat, this isn't my typical video. I'm not talking about, superheroes or movies or Willy Wonka, but this is more important than all of that. Because this is real life, what we're gonna be going through. Starting with last night's debate. And, yeah, that was bad. I think everyone is aware of it. Even if you watched it and you're still rooting for whoever you're going to vote for, I'm guessing a majority of people who watched it thought it was terrible, because it was. That wasn't a debate. That was just two old guys just arguing with each other. Just two old men yelling at each other. That's what that was. And I think everyone knew that's how it was going to go, but obviously I don't think anyone could have predicted exactly how bad it could have gone. And I think this surpasses any sort of prediction anyone could have had about the results. To me, I am terrified because I know there's a lot on the line and there's a lot at risk, and I genuinely don't know how it could go. It could go either way. I think in 2020, there was always that fear of like, oh, maybe there will be 4 more years of Trump. But then that little glimmer of hope of, we've seen Trump as the president, and we know how the next 4 years will go. We didn't in 2016, but now we do. So, I had a lot of faith in Biden, and I was happy when he won. Then we've seen his 4 years, and they're not great. They're not great. They're better than Trump, but they're not ideal. They're not what I think we need. And now we're stuck with them again in 2024, battling it out. We got Joe Biden again. We could have him again for another 4 years, and it's just going to be more of the same, if not worse, and we already have it now. Or it's going to be the Project 2025 nightmare that Trump will bring. And it sucks that is the reality that we're going to have to live with. Even though neither of these candidates are ideal and will benefit the country, I still think we obviously need to vote for one of them. And you really just have to weigh out which side is worse than the other, even though it'll still suck. Whoever will win will still not be great. And I would rather have 4 more years of Biden, or however long he has left, because to be honest, I don't think he's got 4 more in him, over Trump, because Trump is always going to be just a nightmare regardless. And Joe, at least he kind of knows how to be a politician, or he knows how to be a politician. Trump doesn't. The only thing keeping Joe back is his age and what happens to the body, the human body at that age. That's really all that's keeping him back. I think he knows what he's doing, you know, even if it's not good. He has a grasp on his job, you know, and what it means to be a president. But it's the fact that he's very old that is keeping him back. So I'm sure you all know a lot of the issues. There are so many here in the States. There are 2 wars going on right now. Climate change is a massive issue that our planet is facing. And, you know, do I think either of these candidates are capable of addressing these issues adequately? No. But it's really, this election is really just about deciding who's going to do it worse and then choosing the side that won't, if that makes sense. Because both of them won't do a good job. And I think it's just weighing out which negative circumstance you'd rather live with. Like I said, the superheroes and the movies and Willy Wonka isn't important right now. That's not important, you know. The election is, and, you know, it's a scary time, but I think we just need to, you know, make sure that we pick the right guy for the job, even though neither of them are. Out of those 2 terrible options, we need to weigh out who is better. And it's hard. It's very hard, but it's what we have to do. And hopefully we'll never have to do it again. Do I think we will? I don't know. I really don't. But hopefully we don't. Hopefully, you know, we aren't given 2 abysmal candidates. Hopefully we have better options. Hopefully in the future, an election, you know, future elections, we get 2 candidates that would both benefit the country, and it's a tougher choice to make because both of them are good. I don't want the choice to be difficult because both of them are terrible. I want it to be because they're both good, and I both feel they would do a good job running the country. Even if I'm not on their side politically, you know, even if, you know, you get the point. That's all I want. I think that's what everybody wants. But we don't have that, and we just have to live with it. That's really all I can say. So, again, tomorrow, I will have a video lined up. That's more my typical style. So, yeah. Thank you for watching until this point, because, I know it was definitely not an easy watch. It's not an easy video for me to film, and I know it won't be to edit. But, you know, it's important that, you know, we hear this stuff. I think just being ignorant towards what's happening isn't benefiting anyone, not just yourself, but the world and the country. And there's a lot going on. So if you walk away from this video with just one little one little lesson. It's to at least inform yourself about what's happening in the country and the world. Even if it's not like on a daily basis, you don't have to make it your life's work to know every single political issue and topic and that's going on in every single country. Just, keeping up to date with what's happening, the major issues, every once in a while, and just so you know what's happening. Because just staying ignorant and pretending like it's not happening doesn't help anyone. It only makes things worse. So, thank you for watching. Like I said before, regularly scheduled programming tomorrow, but I just wanted this to get made. So, thank you for watching it. And, yeah. That's all I gotta say.